The second-largest wireless operator is discussing an offer in the low to mid-$90 per share for DirecTV, one of the people said, compared with the company's closing price of $87.16 on Monday. And a bid near $95 per share would value DirecTV at more than $48 billion based on its shares outstanding, and would represent a premium of more than 20% to its stock price before news of AT&T's interest first emerged on May 1. And the deal price has yet to be finalized and terms could still change, the people said, adding that discussions are continuing. They asked not to be named because the matter is not public. And other details also have yet to be worked out, such as a breakup fee as well as a potential role for DirecTV Chief Executive Officer Mike White, the second person said. And the talks are the latest sign of a rising tide of potential megadeals in the telecoms, cable and satellite TV space, which is being roiled by Comcast Corporation's proposed $45 billion takeover of Time Warner Cabl Inc. as well as market forces such as the rise of web-based TV and surging mobile internet usage. AT&T and DirecTV declined to comment. Bloomberg News earlier reported that AT&T was offering to pay around $100 per share for DirecTV, whose management team will continue to run the company as a unit of AT&T. Link.Reuters.com C39V. The Wall Street Journal said a deal could happen in 2 weeks. And DirecTV shares rose 6% to $92.50 in extended trading on Monday. And DirecTV is working with advisors including Goldman Sachs Group to evaluate a possible combination following a recent takeover approach from AT&T, Reuters reported last week. And a combination of AT&T and DirecTV would create a pay television giant close in size to where Comcast will be if it completes its pending acquisition of Time Warner Cabl. For that reason, the proposed merger is likely to face a prolonged battle to convince regulators to allow further consolidation in pay TV. And this is not the first time that AT&T and DirecTV have danced around the fire and thought if they could give it a go, said Recon Analytics analyst Roger Rentner. And they both looked at each other for at least 10 years. Both kind of came to the conclusion that it was in the right environment. It makes a lot of sense to get together, but there was never the right regulatory environment for it. And a Comcast-Time Warner Cabl merger would call for a counterweight like a combined AT&T DirecTV, Rentner said. He added that the merger would make sense for DirecTV given the decline of satellite TV. And they both see the Grim Reaper at the horizon. DirecTV hasn't gone out and bought spectrum. Dish has, so DirecTV needs to find a partner, and AT&T is that partner, he said. And some investors have also speculated about a potential tie-up of DirecTV's smaller rival Dish Network Corporation but Dish chairman Charlie Ergen last week said his company, which attempted to buy DirecTV more than a decade ago, would not make a fresh approach at current prices even though he said such a tie-up would create many benefits. And additional reporting by Marina Lopes, editing by Srirak Aluvila, Tom Brown, Richard Chang and Ken